Here at emergenC, today we are discussing support and med spas. And as I was talking about before, we really our claim to fame is these amazing, gorgeous, beautiful, high-end, expensive resort spas that our brand calls home all over the country and even outside of the country. And it truly is a strong claim to fame. But we haven't really discussed much in the way of where we live in med spas. And we do, in fact, live in med spas. And there are med spas popping up all over the country. I know that in my little pocket of the country, they're popping up all over the place. And as I'll get into when I tell you a little bit more about myself, but I come from the med spa world. I've been an esthetician for 11 years, and all of those years have been employed in med spas. So I speak med spa, I like to say, and there's absolutely a really strong opportunity for emergency in med spas. And that's really what I wanted to talk about and address today, and kind of switch gears a little bit almost and talk about why we are such a strong partner for med spas. And hopefully there are some, and even if you're not a med spa technically, still, we really are seeing a shift in people wanting results and all the things that come with having a clean beauty brand, but also really want results just like they do in a med spa. So let's go ahead and get into it, because I'll get into all of that in these slides. But today we're talking about how emergency can support med spas. And in this webinar, we'll chat a little bit about the history of emergency. I will highlight some of our potent ingredients that we use throughout our brand. We'll discuss the difference between med spas and day spas. And then we'll get into skin issues that clients commonly seek treatment for at med spas. And then finally, we'll highlight emergency products and protocols that provide solutions for these skin issues and how we as a brand can support med spa treatments. But before I do that, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Julie Westall. I've been a licensed esthetician for over a decade, and I have been specializing solely in medical spas. I've always been employed treating skin in med spa environments. And I'm currently a regional account manager and educator with emergency. Originally, I am from San Diego, but now I live in Whitefish, Montana, and I am a mom of 2 small boys. So let's talk a little bit about emergency. We were founded in 1996, and emergency is at the top of a new category of skincare where clean beauty meets active, results-oriented, science-driven face and body products. We have taken this category to the next level by using the highest quality and most technologically advanced ingredients to deliver superior results. We produce products with exclusive formulas using topical probiotics, natural plant stem cells, cutting-edge peptides, potent botanicals, and a variety of skin revitalizing vitamins and minerals, all while remaining trailblazers in the environmental protection movement and helping our partners meet their sustainability goals. Little bit more information about sustainability is, as I was talking about our claim to fame, what really has driven our mission from the very beginning, aside from being an incredibly impactful skincare brand, but also is our sustainability practice. At emergency, sustainability is at the core of our mission. Through our pioneering Buy One, Plant One tree planting program, over 1.2 million trees have been planted. We manufacture with wind power, we use eco-friendly packaging, and we've distributed 50,000 metal straws and bamboo toothbrushes to reduce plastic consumption. Recently, we've partnered with a company called Clean Hub, and we address ocean plastic waste by establishing waste management systems and conducting beach cleanups. Our commitment extends to ethical ingredient sourcing with fair trade ingredients in our formulas as well. So let's talk a little bit about this quote unquote clean beauty. Truly, we have been pioneers from the beginning in this clean beauty movement. I like to say personally that we were clean beauty before clean beauty was cool, before it had a name in its own category. And so what does clean beauty mean? Well, at emergency, it means that we never include parabens, and we were one of the first companies to remove parabens from our formulas. We are GMO free. We're naturally and ethically sourced whenever possible. No animal testing takes place, no animal derivatives, no phthalates, no synthetic fragrances or perfumes in our formulas, no petrolatum, no chemical sunscreens, and no harsh surfactants. So truly, when we define ourselves as clean beauty, this is truly what we mean, what we are not including in our formulas. So that's what we're not including. Let's talk about what we are including in our beautiful products. We have high performing ingredients throughout our product lines. We love our Stay C50, which is the form of vitamin C that we use. We use probiotics for microbiome health. We use hemp extract, kombucha, which again helps with the microbiome of the skin, plant stem cells, cold pressed chemistry, potent botanicals, powerful and essential vitamins and minerals, performance focused peptides, organic ingredients that yield results, and pollution protection as well. Unfortunately, that's something that's really needed in skincare in this day and age. So sticking along the same lines of what we do include in our formulas, we love to brag about the peptides that we use. We have a variety of very potent, result-oriented peptides throughout our products. And so I wanted to highlight a few of them today. Myoxinol helps smooth expression lines and reduce the appearance of wrinkles. Amyliox helps slow glycation to boost collagen production. And if you're not familiar with glycation, what that is, it's the breakdown of collagen. So it helps to inhibit the enzymes that break down collagen. Chronocycline helps to improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Argireline works on receptors responsible for muscle contraction to help relax line demarcation. Skin Tightener ST is an instant firmness enhancing peptide and enhances skin smoothness and radiance. Peptide gives immediate skin tightening effects while strengthening connective tissue. Matrixyl 3000 helps stimulate new collagen and reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And Colhibin PF is excellent at helping to protect the native skin collagen network while improving moisture retention and reducing skin roughness. We also love to talk about the incredible botanicals that we use. There's such a massive world of botanicals as far as what's included in skincare lines and brands, but we've really targeted some of the most potent and powerful and effective. We love to talk about how we include Centella asiatica, which helps stimulate collagen production, strengthen capillaries, improves firmness and elasticity, strengthens skin, and helps lighten under eye circles. Centella asiatica is actually, might be a little known fact, maybe you know this already, but it's native to Asia. And another name for Centella asiatica is tiger grass. And the reason it received that name is that people in Asian countries would notice tigers after they had been wounded in battle, they would roll in Centella asiatica to help heal their wounds. So it's incredibly wound healing as well. Fun facts. Let's see. Easy Lines is a skin tightener which helps smooth the appearance of lines and wrinkles. Pine bark extract helps to increase elasticity and hydration. Water lily helps the skin retain moisture and soothes irritated skin. Astaxanthin is a powerful antioxidant, and it helps to diminish the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, age spots, and puffiness. Pomegranate fruit extract can extend the life of fibroblasts, which of course are responsible for the production of collagen and elastin. Alpha-Flor helps improve excess oil breakouts and problem areas to balance and hydrate oily skin. Cactus extract, it helps soothe, calm, and hydrate the skin. And red algae extract is a natural skin smoother, and it contains beta carotene and vitamins A, B, C, and D for nourishing the skin and helping reduce wrinkles. And as I mentioned before, we also use an array of vitamins and minerals, and I wanted to touch on a few of them. Certain vitamins and antioxidants may improve the health and quality of your skin. Specifically, vitamins C and E and selenium are antioxidants that help protect skin from sun damage. Vitamin A, as you may know it as retinol, is key for cell growth and often used as topical anti-aging treatments. Vitamin E and F moisturize and act as a skin barrier. And all of these micronutrients are essential, not only for their ability to promote skin cell regeneration, but also for their protective and healing properties. I, for one, love this chart because sometimes we forget there are so many vitamins that are essential to our skin. And we know the benefit of applying them topically versus just taking them internally. And sometimes we forget that vitamin A has other names such as retinol, retinoids, retinol palmitate, retinaldehyde. And so you may be looking at an ingredient deck and wonder, does this product have vitamin A in it? And you may see it called something else, like for instance, retinoid. And what exactly does vitamin A do for the skin again? Well, in this case, vitamin A helps with fine lines, wrinkles, acne, hyperpigmentation, pore size. And so I love this chart to remind us B3, also known as niacinamide, and what is it good for? Vitamin F, linoleic acid, and what it's great for. So you can really target and take a look at ingredient decks and target your skincare based on the vitamins that your product contains. So here at emerginC, we have divided our brand into 3 categories, or what we like to call ranges. So it's almost like mini brands within the brand. And the first that I'd like to discuss today is our brand or range called Scientific Organics, defined in nature, refined by science. This is truly such an amazing range. It really answers the call of your clients that are looking for organic products specifically. Each product within the Scientific Organics range contains a minimum of 70% organic ingredients, which is huge. And again, really answers the call of your clients for organic ingredients and organic products. Throughout the Scientific Organics range, you'll see a theme of ingredients. Those ingredients, we really focus here on grape stem cells, white tea, seaweed, kombucha, spirulina, natural fruit acids, aloe. Everything in this line is extremely nourishing, hydrating, brightening, but also extremely effective. This range is also where you will find the majority of our body products. So this range offers, as you can see, the grape stem cell, white tea, and seaweed body butter, incredible body products for retail that your clients can take home, but also this is where our professional body treatment products lie as well. So if you are looking to offer luxurious but also effective body treatments in your space, this would be the direction we would send you. These products are incredible. The second range I'd like to discuss is our Rawceuticals cold pressed chemistry range. Also, again, an incredible range. It's a brand in itself. It's a product line in itself. And what this Rawceuticals range is so unique because, as this title mentions, it uses cold pressed chemistry to extract oils and botanicals for the ingredients in these products. So what exactly does that mean? Well, we've taken botanicals and oils, cold pressed them to extract the essential oils from them. And the formulas are cold pressed because they are not heated above 120 degrees Fahrenheit, hence cold pressed, and hence the name Rawceuticals. And what this does is truly preserves the efficacy of those ingredients. And I like to call this range Earth to Face. It's truly so natural, but incredibly effective. And we choose ingredients and botanicals that are going to be the most efficacious and provide you with the greatest results for your skin as well, but in a very, very natural way. And finally, I'd like to discuss our emerginC signature range. So while I did leave this one to last, it's actually the first of the 3 ranges that was created within emerginC. And the reason I left it to last is that the emerginC range, the products that I'm going to be discussing today all fall within the emergenC signature range. This is the range I'm going to be focusing on today. In the med spa space, raceuticals and scientific organics 100% have a home there and would be a fantastic fit. But for the skin concerns I'm going to discuss today, I'd like to focus primarily on products that fall within our signature range. Again, the signature range was our original range, and this is truly where you find the active ingredients. This range was created to address specific skin concerns and create solutions for those concerns using active, potent ingredients. This is where you're going to find the most powerful antioxidants and acids, everything that's going to truly provide major results and big changes to your skin, and where you're going to find solutions to specific skin concerns, again, all while remaining clean and ethically created. So I'm really excited to dive into this range with you and share some of our products. Let's take a step away from that for just a second and kind of get a little bit of background, set up a foundation for my presentation today, which is med spas versus day spas. What truly is the difference? Well, as you probably know, day spas have a real focus on relaxation. They treat mind, body, and spirit holistically. The service providers are typically estheticians and massage therapists. Spa environments incorporate all the senses. And the modalities include massage, facials, aromatherapy, reflexology, mud wraps, and other body treatments. And the brands that are typically represented in a day spa space are often organic, natural, botanically based, and focus on hydration and nourishment. This is a general, very broad view of day spas in general. And on the other side of the spectrum, in med spas, which is where I come from, there's a true focus on results-oriented treatments. Clients are seeking targeted solutions to specific skin issues and concerns. A medical director is required, either a medical doctor or a nurse practitioner is required to be labeled as a med spa. And service providers are typically registered nurses, nurse practitioners, and sometimes estheticians, depending on the treatment. Treatments commonly found in med spas are injectables, lasers, microneedling, deeper chemical peels, body fat reduction, radiofrequency and ultrasound skin tightening, and facials using high-tech equipment. Sometimes these treatments can be rather expensive, and on occasion they do require some downtime. Providers choose skincare brands that are science-based, that contain active ingredients, they provide visible results, and share before and after photos. And the core purpose of my presentation today is to present the idea that med spas and day spas are truly, the gap between day spas and med spas is truly shrinking. Day spas are incorporating more results-oriented, high-tech equipment in their treatment offerings. Spa goers want to relax and feel renewed when they leave, but also experience instant results. Patients at med spas are eager for visible improvements to their skin concerns, but also seek clean skincare and choose businesses that align with their values when it comes to preserving our environment. Med spas are offering a more balanced menu that includes skin-nourishing facials with estheticians and are using a holistic approach with their patients. This is where emergenC fits so beautifully in a new niche of clean skincare products that treat specific skin concerns using cutting-edge ingredients with jaw-dropping results, all while striving to not only preserve our environment, but improve it, and while encouraging our partners to join us in this movement. And again, I've been an esthetician for over 11 years. I've been in med spas the entire time, and the evolution that I have seen, not only from what my patients are seeking when they come to see me at a med spa, but the research I've done on other med spas and day spas and what they offer, and my visits to other med spas and other day spas. I truly see the difference between the two shrinking and so much overlap happening between the two. So let's dive into some of these skin concerns. There are so many, right? I mean, we know in the skincare industry, we could be here all day talking about various skin concerns, but we're going to focus in down to the most popular, the most common skin concerns that people visit a med spa to treat. So I would say at the top of that list, people have anti-aging concerns and they come in with fine lines, wrinkles, and a loss of elasticity. And they come to a med spa, they could receive any number of treatments. I mean, again, there's probably 20 or 30 of them, but one of the most common when we think of med spas, we think of their ability to provide injectables. So injectables, there are different categories of injectables. One category is called the neuromodulators. You may have heard of brands called Botox, Dysport, or Xeomin. Another category is that of fillers. Perhaps you've heard of product lines such as Juvederm or Restylane. And a newer category of injectables is known as biostimulators. And some brands that are biostimulators are Radiesse and Sculptra, injected into the skin to stimulate collagen production in a targeted area on the face. So, how can emergenC help with this skin concern? And how can we support the treatment of injectables in the med spa space? So I wanted to back up just a little bit and share with you how in the signature range, we have divided it into categories, 7 to be exact, 7 categories. As you can see here by this picture, these products fall within a category called intensive age fighters. And you'll notice that the labels are colored in sort of a maroon color. So we have divided the signature range into 7 categories. This is the first, and they're color coordinated, which means retailing these products is incredibly smooth and simple. If you have your front desk people or people who potentially aren't trained in skincare, retailing these products, this makes it so simple and easy for them. So it looks beautiful on a shelf and it's incredibly easy, no brainer, effortless to retail these products. So we have presented some intensive age fighter products: Crease Ease Gel, Crease Ease Emulsion, Swift Lift Peptide Firming Serum, Protocell Cream, and Protocell Eye Cream. And here's our first jaw-dropping before and after picture. We love before and after pictures, right? So the reason I love this intensive age fighter category so much is it's truly where so many of our potent peptides live, such as the argireline, the myoxinol, the amyliox, which interfere with muscle contraction, smoothing the appearance of lines. Matrixyl 3000 is also included in this category, and it stimulates collagen production. The peptide peptide is the instant firmer and lifter. So we get that instant gratification from these products as well. These peptides help enhance the longevity of injectables while stimulating collagen production. So as you can see, we can help if your patients choose to receive injectables, we can hopefully extend the life of the injectables they're receiving and support the results with these products that are packed full of peptides. Then they can go home and support those results from their injectables with these products. If they choose to not receive injectables but still want similar results, they can use these products at home as well. And let's highlight one of these particular peptides that I've already mentioned a few times, but I really want to dive into Matrixyl 3000 a little bit. Here's yet another before and after picture, a trial done with Matrixyl 3000 over a 56-day period. We love seeing these before and after pictures and these results. Just absolutely jaw-dropping, and it really speaks to the power of these peptides. This one in particular, if you remember, Matrixyl 3000 is a peptide that communicates with the cell and tells it to stimulate collagen. So it's working specifically on our fibroblasts, telling them to produce more collagen and elastin, which of course we know slowly comes to a slow, painful stop as we get older. So we need peptides such as matrixyl 3000 to communicate with those cells, to stimulate them, and continue that collagen and elastin production. Matrixyl 3000 in particular stimulates collagen type 1, 4, 7, and 17. Yet another mention of peptide. We love these instant gratification results. Peptide is clinically tested and contains algae-derived polysaccharides that give an instant tightness. Not only does it tighten the skin, but it also builds fibers to improve elasticity, which helps to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. So with peptide, we have that instant gratification, but then we also have those long-term results. It forms a thin film on the skin, resulting in an instant tightening effect. And then over time, it acts as a protective shield against oxidative stress, helps to stimulate the formation of collagen type 1, and which is an essential part of the skin's connective tissue and provides a long-term firming benefit when applied regularly. emerginC, also an incredible peptide, and it helps stimulate all 5 types of collagen synthesis for firmer, smoother skin. emerginC is considered a high-performing peptide because it increases the formation of undamaged, stable, and homogeneous collagen. You'll see here over a 56-day trial using emerginC, the results on her crow's feet. Again, jaw-dropping when we look at, in just 56 days, what emerginC was able to do to her crow's feet. Moving into another skin concern, if I were to poll all the estheticians that watch this webinar, I bet we'd probably, which are the top 3 skin concerns that you see coming into your day spa, med spa, resort spa, individual esthetician, all of them. Wow, it's pouring rain here in Montana. So hyperpigmentation, I see it all the time. And of course, hyperpigmentation is a rather broad category. That could be melasma, sun damage, age spots. It's truly a wide category. And the treatments that you may receive in a med spa to treat hyperpigmentation also is a very broad category. I mean, there are all different kinds of treatments for hyperpigmentation. But since we've already talked about injectables, although I can't say I've ever heard of anyone receiving injectables for hyperpigmentation. However, I'm going to focus on lasers and chemical peels. Those are very common for zapping hyperpigmentation and peeling off hyperpigmentation in the med spa space. As I mentioned before, we have divided emerginC's signature range into categories. Here's another category, which is called radiance and brightening, which specializes in hyperpigmentation. This is a hyperpigmentation targeted product line. And some products within this category include the triple threat peel, our vitamin C and retinol mask, and the pomegranate gel cleanser. And as you can see here, we have another before and after picture of some incredible results. Looks like they're flip-flops. Looks like the bottom one is the before and the top is the after. However, you can see, again, some beautiful brightening and brightening effects and reduction of hyperpigmentation for this young lady. And following along with the structure of targeting or highlighting some ingredients within the radiance and brightening category, we love to brag about our vitamin C, just like we love to brag about the potent peptides that we use throughout our product line. We love to talk about our vitamin C because it has incredible results. The emerginC, we use 3 types of non-irritating, active, lipid, and water-soluble vitamin C. And one of those types is called STAY-C, also known as sodium ascorbyl phosphate, which is one of the most stable bioavailable forms of vitamin C available on the market. And when applied to the skin, it automatically converts to L-ascorbic acid. STAY-C50 is a tyrosinase inhibitor. So it, of course, decreases the excess melanin production. In a 3-month clinical study, we were shown that the reduction of melanin was 25% with regular use of a cream containing STAY-C50. Of course, again, another incredible jaw-dropping before and after picture, you can see on the top of her cheek the hyperpigmentation and the results with her hyperpigmentation. As we know, vitamin C is a potent antioxidant, but also it is a vital cofactor in the production of collagen and elastin, and it helps reverse and prevent photo damage and helps improve pigmentation problems. As an acid, it can also help with skin tone and texture. You can see here in this trial, we have a 25% reduction of hyperpigmentation. We know that vitamin C neutralizes free radicals and is a cofactor, again, in the production of collagen. So we can also help with fine lines and wrinkles in addition to hyperpigmentation. And finally, acne. This one's a little bit near and dear to my heart. I've always sort of been the in-house acne expert at the various med spas that I've worked at. And because of the struggle I had growing up with acne, I personally believe that that's why I got into this business, because of the struggles I had with my skin. And I just feel the pain for people that come to see me with this ailment. And if you were to go to a med spa to treat your acne, again, lots of different options at med spas, but we are going to talk mostly about might receive lasers, you might receive deeper chemical peels. And I'd like to introduce another category within the emerginC signature range, and that is the Clarify and Balance category, where you can see we have the deglazing cleanser, deglazing toner, blemish control, and complexion control. And within this category, we are targeting acne specifically. This before and after picture, I think, is a mind blower. Truly mind blowing, the difference that this young lady has seen in her skin. And we all know, if you've been in this industry, whether you suffered with acne yourself or not, I'm sure you have had patients that suffer with acne, severe in some cases. And it's such a physically and emotionally painful concern to deal with that it's just so enlightening and refreshing to find a product line that you can really provide results and help your client receive results like this. It's why we do what we do, in my mind. So yet another before and after picture. This young lady looks quite a bit like the other young lady. However, this is a different patient. And she also received beautiful results by using products from emerginC. And some star ingredients that I'd like to highlight within the Clarify and Balance category are the balsam Peru, which might be something you haven't heard of before, but it is a natural ingredient that is antibacterial. It can help control oil, and it supports a healthy skin barrier. We include aloe vera, which is also known as the first aid plant. It heals, calms irritation and redness, and it can hydrate the skin. Arnica is wound healing and can improve circulation. As we all know, we've probably had a bruise or a wound that we've put arnica on. We also include sea buckthorn extract, which heals burns and wounds. It's antimicrobial, it supports a healthy lipid barrier, and it contains vitamin C and E. Alpha-Flor is also known as alpine willow bark extract. So if you look at an ingredient deck and see alpine willow bark extract, it's also known as Alpha-Flor, and it can help control oil. It can lighten PIH, or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is the mark or the hyperpigmentation left after a blemish has healed or a wound has healed. Sometimes there's a mark left over. That's called post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, or PIH, and Alpha-Flor can help lighten that. It can shrink pores, and it's anti-inflammatory. And another star ingredient I love to highlight is copper. Copper is incredible for barrier protection, wound healing, and it helps increase circulation. And the reason I really am presenting these star ingredients specifically is to highlight the fact that our Clarify and Balance, or acne line, acne category, is not your typical strip it off with acids, kill the bacteria, dry up the oil, which is the typical approach when it comes to acne products. Dry it up, kill the bacteria, and exfoliate, exfoliate, exfoliate. Well, we know now that certainly that helps. However, with inflamed, wounded skin, you truly need to have a balance and provide calming, anti-inflammatory products, ingredients as well to balance the skin, heal it, calm it down. And of course, protect that natural skin barrier, which is already compromised because of the infections to begin with. So there's really a focus here, not only on, of course, reducing the bacteria, balancing the skin, healing those wounds, exfoliation, of course, controlling the oil, but really calming, hydrating, and restoring and protecting the skin barrier. And since we're on the subject of acne, I also wanted to highlight we haven't talked a lot about in office or professional only products. I've really been focusing on the products that you can send home, certainly use in the treatment room and send home with your clientele. But let's talk about one of our professional only products or treatments. And that is our mandelic acid peel. It's certainly not our only peel, but I love mandelic acid for the treatment of acne. I love it as an addition to or alternative to salicylic acid. If you have any experience with acids in general, especially with acne, some clients respond better to some acids versus others. And if your client isn't responding well to salicylic acid, or it just doesn't work for them, or maybe you just want to try something different, mandelic acid is an incredible option. It, of course, exfoliates, and it has the ability to get inside the pore and clean it out and exfoliate inside the pore. And of course, has the hyperpigmentation properties, anti-hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, brightening, of course, as well. But it works very well on acne-prone skin. And our formula doesn't just include a 10% mandelic acid component. It also includes willow bark, bilberry extract, sugar cane, cucumber extract, and chamomile, aloe, citrus grape juice extract. I can hear people coming to the door.